Let's get this thing rolling. And the Bearcats' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Sims. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Western Kentucky's offense has the ball first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Oh, they're after him! And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the sudden change matters for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Okay, ready? Let's go!
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught in the backfield. It's Hutchison. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Turning it on! Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Here comes the heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Here's the give off the left side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little game, no harm, no foul.
To the air, it's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Now on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Black. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls it, fires to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it out. It's Sims. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Back to pass, it's Watson. On target. Tight coverage there, did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Parrish. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Hilltoppers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting it.
Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give on the option. Man down on the play. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Porter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Under fire. Finds the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Bearcats are flying down the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Pressure coming. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Watson. Under fire. Got a man, it's Porter. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Bearcats in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. He'll try to do it himself. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Dances away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Made a defender miss. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule, but that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble.
Oh, he's got some space. The Hilltoppers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the back. They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Dropping back, it's Watson. Quickly complete. Knocked down at the 20. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Here's a heat. Quick step and go. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Humphries. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. From from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though.
Going for it all. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Bearcats will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field. And it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
The Bearcats have it with a first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment. They get the tackle for loss.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on.